So I just finished installing the clutch cable again. For some reason, I was missing this piece. Did not think that went there. I had another clutch cable and I saw I had it. So I was like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. I also got the spring from the other clutch cable. Now there's still a lot of thread here that I could probably use. So I might just do that. I'm gonna go ahead and test it and see if it feels good enough. If not, I'll go ahead and move this a little bit more back because it looks like it has a lot of slack left. So we'll see. Let me just go ahead and test it. So finally, after a month, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this prepped up. I actually got this diaphragm a long time ago, just kind of was busy, never got around to putting it on. But now that everything is clear and ready to go, I'm gonna clean that up. To put this accelerator pump diaphragm is what it's called. So this whole time I thought this little clamp down here was leaking, but the closer I saw it was this, and you can see from the previous clip how bad the other one was. It was kind of cracked. So hopefully these are the only problems that come up and I don't have to deal with any more on this carb. If something else does come up, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a OEM original one and put it on and not deal with this. But let's go ahead and put this on and see how it does. So I just finished putting on the accelerator pump. Pretty simple, just took off those 4 bolts and replaced the little gasket that's in there and put the little spring back. Pretty easy. That's the only leak I have recently. The other leak I had was from the seals and then from the hose itself that connects to the pump. Now this was a big problem for a while and it's probably still gonna be because of the amount of pressure it has, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace the line one of these days. But for now, I just wanna make sure that it runs like normal, and that's about it. So hopefully we can get everything going so it can work good. All right, so let's see if the gas leaks. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and try to leave it on for the first time. So let's see what happens. So that was pretty cool. It did just finish turning on and staying on for a little bit longer. A lot of white smoke from the top of the head, which I don't think is a good sign. So I'll leave it as is for now. The engine is turning off after a good couple seconds on its own. So I'm gonna read into that and kind of see what's going on there. Hopefully it's a simple fix, nothing crazy. If it is, we're gonna put the clip on and try to drive it. It's not leaking anywhere from what I can see, so that's good. And the throttle doesn't seem to be sticking, but it's obviously not amazing. So yeah, so we'll see. So let's just go ahead and figure out what's going on, and then we'll put the front clip on to drive. So I don't know if you guys saw when I turned it on that the smoke came out of here, a lot of it. I don't think it's anything bad because when I left it on or turned it on the second time for a good 20-30 seconds, it kind of wasn't there anymore. So I think it was just old oil or old stuff that was sitting there that just evaporated, and should be fine, I think. But yeah, gonna add this on just cause I don't want this to be open, and this is like the best I could find to make this work. So let's go ahead and put this on real quick. There it is, all nice and installed. Don't know if it'll hold, but looks good. So hopefully it does the job and does whatever it is it does. So I just finished bleeding the brakes. I kind of didn't really show that too much because I was kind of having a hard time myself. I've never really bled brakes before, especially starting from, you know, the very get-go, which is actually adding to the whole system. So it seems to be stopping. Now, the weird part is the rear is stopping, which I feel like I didn't put too much effort in doing the rear. I didn't see air bubbles coming out. So I don't know how that's working in the rear. So there still might be some air bubbles in the system. I cleared it out in the front as much as I could. As far as I could see, no air bubbles. In the back, nothing came out. So that's why I'm kind of confused how the back is even stopping in any way. But I'm not gonna question it. I'm gonna go ahead and drive it. But first I gotta put the front clip on so I can install the battery. I gotta actually finish wiring the alternator wiring. So it's connected right now, but it's not the right, it comes off. And I don't know if there's a little clip that's missing or what, but it keeps coming off. I put tape on there for now to hold it, but it really doesn't do a good job. And I think that's the problem as to why it's not like staying on. It's just not charging the battery and it's just not working. So I think that's a problem. I'm not really sure still, but I really want to drive it or at least test the gears, see if the clutch brake and all that I did is correct and actually activating the correct way. And obviously I need brakes for that. So that's why I also wanted to go ahead and finish the brakes today. But let's go ahead and put this front clip on so I can install the battery. I kind of had to do everything that's in the way. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So that was pretty easy. Biggest problem is if you have everything installed is the wiring being in the way, certain things being in the way, but overall easy install. I had to unhook the doors from the front, something I totally forgot that this had to go over. So, or at least in one area, I didn't know both. Little scratch here installing it, but I'm probably gonna throw like a quick spray can paint. I did throw some in certain areas and it looked the same. So with this matte black, it might be just fine. So I thought I had to take out both hinges. It was just one. Super cool. Just happy I don't have to deal with that no more. Now, obviously it's gonna be held on by one door hinge. Then these two bolts right here. The one bolt in the front in here to the actual frame. And I believe that's it. There could possibly be more in certain areas that I can't see or remember because I took this front clip off a long time ago, but we're gonna leave it like that. I'm happy with how it's looking so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the rest of these bolts and then I can officially put the battery on there and hopefully drive it. So let's continue on this journey of trying to drive this thing.